Dear God, I want to thank you for 1,000 subscribers, for this amazing community, for I would say, and I pray that I won't lose my mind on this stream, and I pray that we'll all have a good time and that our personal hardships will feel a little bit lighter as we enjoy this time together as a community. I pray in your name. Amen. Hello! I am opening up chat right now. No one is here yet. Cool. I apparently, and I noticed this when I was doing, I got a notification, apparently someone stole my content for the first time. Yay! Hey, I got content thief. Why isn't my guy loading? Hello? My guy isn't loading. Uh-oh. Uh... Um... Hello, welcome. I'm trying to get my thing working. There we go. Hey, chat. Good to see you all. I've officially made it. 1K. Full monetization. And I had my content stolen from today. I got news that I had some of my content stolen. Someone straight up ripped and rewrote a part of the script for my most recent video, put it under with simple footage, got an AI voice to do it, and called it its own. Like, basically the same video. Oh my gosh. Why isn't my character showing up? I thought I fixed that. I did this yesterday! Oh my gosh. I got this thing to freaking work last night. I don't know what's going. Do I have to... Okay, there! That's how I do it. Okay. So now my character should be showing up. Hello, how am I? I'm doing good! I'm doing great! Ads might interrupt the stream! I can make money off it! This is awesome! Yeah, I'm super excited about that. I also have my little guy who's now he's now animated. I got it set up this night. This is me. This is a basic way to represent me until I get like official artwork done. I'm uh I've always looked and sounded younger than I actually am. That is just my curse. It's been getting better in recent years, but she's Louise. The orange flumble's me. But we are back. Um we're gonna be reacting to this, which hasn't even 1K views. Oh my gosh. Part 3. Mechanics? No idea what that is. But hello. Yeah. So our plan, we're gonna be reacting to this, and then why is the thing showing? Oh my gosh. Uh, yeah, I want to get my little thing in the corner to stop showing up. Guy that streamed your first video, you found stream? Was it the baddest? I'm guessing it was the baddest. I know they regularly stream, so. App name? This is called Viato2 Mini. I'm trying to get it to work right now. uh, um, yeah, but you found the exact stream? Yeah, it was the day the official teaser trailer for the official trailer for 7 released. I specifically tried to get the video out that day. That was my complete intentions with that. Uh, I have no interest in watching it. Do 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 do. Um. Uh. Yeah. This. Does this work? Oh my gosh. This is so. The mic's a pain. I'm trying to figure. Yeah. I'm doing this and then Portal 2 afterwards. I'm just trying to figure out how to get rid of this top bar. Because if I minimize, it will stop feeding from the tab. And it will stop showing it in the thing, and that's the opposite of what I want. Yeah, so, oh my gosh. Can I... Um. Yeah, okay, I got the chroma key that gets out the background. Can I just... Uh... Um... Crop. Crop. Yeah, so crop it out. There we go. Problem solved. What a fun way to start Steam. So now my thing works. And we can get to this, and then we're doing Portal 2, and we can chat, we can talk game design, we can talk puzzle design, we could just chat about Banban stuff, or we could just get up to silly shenanigans once we get to that. So here we go. I've heard two very different things about this entry. One person said that it made it feel rushed. The other person said they actually liked it and thought it was much better than the previous ones. So I'm very much interested because this game, it's very important in this community. Very important. So let's see what happens.
Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to part 3 of my Banban Rewrite series. Now if you don't know or need a little bit of a refresher, I'm making a 4-part series rewriting some of the earlier chapters of Banban. Now a lot of this is my own lore and my own new stuff that I'm adding. I'm changing a bunch of stuff around into a story that I think I like a little bit better. Essentially this is if I made my own Banban games. Now,
making your own Banban games where you ignored the entire original characterization and point. I'm going to talk more about this when I make a full video on this. All these things.
I know my first 2 parts were a little iffy, so I'm hoping this one is a bit better. I tried my best to keep a lot more of the original stuff and to work it into something that I also would still like. So I'm thinking it's the best one so far. I'm hoping. But anyways, I don't want to make the intro too long. You know, I want to get to the actual story itself. So before we get into the main story though, please like, subscribe, check out the shameless plugs and all that kind of stuff. And let's do this. The chapter starts with a cutscene of Riley and Banban entering into what he calls the facility. Now, we wouldn't actually see Riley's player model here. Instead, it would be kind of shadowed or hidden away so that you don't get to see the full thing. But we do get to see Banban, and he tells us that this is where the inner workings of the whole facility are. Like everything, the above ground, everything else here, this is the inner workings of it. Riley would then be heard running ahead as the camera moves in on Banban's face. Tunnel guard!
Okay.
The gameplay starts with us in the hub. It's basically a waiting area with a map of the 4 main locations of this chapter, this part, this Banban game, Banban 3. There is a gondola-like system that would be able to bring you to each part of the area, and there are 4 main total areas. Water treatment, the labs, main storage, and the zone. Banban would tell us that in order to access the beach and get to him, we need to go to each area and activate that area's respective system override to unlock the main gate, which is located in water treatment.
Wait, what did I miss for Banban 2? Long story short, we got a gun.
So the gameplay of this chapter would involve us heading to each of these areas to complete. Okay,
so basically, what this is this is basically just the Chapter 6 system, and we aren't planning on meeting Stinger Flynn till the end? I'm iffy about that. I think meeting Stinger Flynn early on and him becoming a consistent figure that engaged is what makes him such a strong character, but this could be better.
These tasks like any other Banban game. From here, Banban would tell us that we are going to start our mission with the labs, as he knows where the system override is there. Using the gondola system, Riley and Banban would travel...
No, the entire plot of the previous game is Banban tells us to get a gun. That is the entire plot of the previous entry. Basically, to summarize it up.
Over a large pool of water.
Wow,
So
getting
this
rid of
replaces
like half the
void
charm
from
of the
Chapter 3.
game.
Instead of it being a large void, it's a large void of water. I think it would just look a little cooler than it just being empty. So that's just a slight change there. So it's just a big, vast pool of water. Getting to the labs, Banban would tell us that this place is where they were all made.
Riley is the name that they've given to the player character.
He doesn't know exactly how they did it or the processes behind it, but he's been around the longest as he was their very first experiment. This is my own lore. This is not reflective of the base game's lore. Here we would be led by Banban through the hallway areas as he knows where the system override is. We would reach it, and upon activating it, we would turn around and see the larger version of Nab Nab staring at us. I say larger version because there were smaller ones in the last part. Banban would tell us to run, and we would be forced into a kind of chase sequence where we follow Banban as Nab Nab chases us. It ends as we follow Banban into a room, and he goes to hold the door shut. Looking around, we can see the body of Nabnalina on an operating table, and Banban would tell us that this is what he was looking for. He goes on to explain that Nab Nab has always been lonely, and that the scientists were working on a partner for him. They had initially tried to make smaller versions of him, the ones I mentioned in the last part, but that didn't really work out as they had hoped. So this part, gameplay-wise, would consist of almost the exact same kind of thing as the base game, where we would have to bring Nabnalina to life, but Banban is here giving us in-person instructions as we go, and this part would be timed, as if we take too long, Nab Nab would break in and he would jump scare us. But after we go...
I think Nab Nab coming in and breaking it down and trying to attack the player makes much more sense besides Nabnalina somehow waking up.
Through the whole puzzle and we bring Nabnalina to life, a cutscene would start where Nab Nab breaks in, only to see Nabnalina standing there, and the two would kind of stare at each other for a while. They do like the mirror motions. They're trying to figure each other out before they leave. Banban would say that
I like this much better.
Nab is finally happy and not alone. And no, Nabnalina does not beat up Nab Nab. He gets to actually be happy because I'm giving justice and happiness to my man Nab Nab. He deserves it. With that done, Banban leads us.
Nabnalina doesn't beat up Nab Nab. Nab Nab gets taken away. What? Complete misunderstanding the story beat.
Out of the area and back to the gondola. The next area we go to is storage, and here Riley and Banban enter a huge room full of storage shelves and racking. Tons of supplies and other random stuff litter the shelves and the floor. Banban says that he doesn't know where the system override is, but he's assuming it's on the far side of the room. We need to make our way through the maze-like shelves, eventually getting to the end of the room. We activate the system override, which was there, and we go to leave, but that is when we encounter Slow Celine. Banban would ask why she's here, and Slow Celine would tell us that he wants us, and that she's been sent here to bring us in. Banban would tell us to run, and this is where an actual chase sequence would begin. Most of the lights in the room would go out, and we are forced to run through this dark maze as Slow Celine chases us. One wrong turn, and we get jumped. But we successfully make it out.
So basically, it's just the Nab Nab chase. Okay.
And Riley would ask why they have so many weird and random creatures here, and Banban would say that he has no clue.
Oh, cool.
Getting back on the gondola, a cutscene would start where we get on before Banban says that something's wrong. A huge orange tentacle would rise up and grab the gondola. Another one would be shown reaching towards Banban, who tells us to run. We turn before a third one moves in front of us. A deep voice is heard, telling us that he needs to show us why. It then moves towards us, and the screen goes dark. Riley wakes up and asks what's going on. Turning around, we see a normal-sized Stinger Flynn, who's just about our height. We're on a beach, and the waves are lightly hitting the shore. Riley asks where we are, and Stinger Flynn tells us that this is where he seeks to be.
Okay, so we're keeping Stinger Flynn's motivations, which I'm great. So this is practically probably going to play out the same. Oh my gosh, I was so worried for the scene. I was so worried. So I'm glad that this is a bit better. I think Stinger Flynn this far into the game is a bit iffy, though.
wants to leave the facility and live in the real world, but they never let him. He's always been different from the other experiments. He's smarter, he's stronger, he's better, and the scientists took advantage of that. They kept adding more and more Givanium to increase his size and his intellect. It's become too much for him, but it's too late to reverse that now. He does, however, have a plan on how to leave this place. It's almost ready, but he needs our help. As we fade out of the dream, he tells us to consider his offer of helping him.
Wait. So does he have the kids or not? Because his whole reason for the kids is just become a normal jellyfish. And also, why couldn't he be able to leave? I'm guessing maybe it's a big door thing.
Waking back up, Riley looks around, but Banban is nowhere to be seen. Using the radio, she tries to talk to him, but can't get a response.
Also, didn't we spend the entire last chapter getting a gun? Why the heck have we not used it? Is the specialized gun just sitting in our pocket being like, yeah, I can destroy these creatures pretty powerfully, but you aren't gonna use me because plot reasons.
Push forward with their original plan, we set out to the next area, the zone. Once there, we walk over to a large doorway with a "Do Not Enter" sign on it. Looking around, we can find a key card and use it to enter the area. Inside, the place is dark, and just in front of us, there's a button panel. We can press it and it activates a row of lights leading towards another button panel. However, it also reveals a weird, misshapen creature that scurries away. We need to follow the path, but we aren't left alone. Those creatures will try to attack us, and we need to use the toxin gun, which we got in the last part, to fend these things off.
Finally!
Also, these creatures would kind of be like the naughty ones from Banban 6 or whatever, kind of just a little way to include them. Following the path, which disappears after we activate the next button, we can finally reach the system override. Activating it, we follow the same steps back, and we almost make it out of there until a cutscene starts where a swarm of the creatures block our path, and we see a doorway open in the distance. We need to make a mad dash to the open door, and as the creatures chase us, we run in, and the door closes behind us. In this next area, we are forced to make our way towards water treatment by foot, traveling through the back hallways of the facility. Following signs and arrows, we eventually stumble across a large makeshift nest of some kind. Looking inside, we can see a bunch of broken eggs with one still intact. We are prompted to grab it, and Riley picks it up. The egg begins to hatch and reveals the baby bird. Riley would panic for just a second, thinking of Opila Bird, before baby bird would jump out of her hands and snuggle up next to our leg. Yes, we do get to see the player model in game, just the legs. Riley then says that this baby bird isn't so bad, and the two of us set out.
Okay.
Continuing through the area, you'll suddenly hear a burst of static from the radio. Riley will ask if Banban is there, and we will hear Banban on the other end, saying that he's here. Something is off about his voice, though. It's a little strange. Banban goes on to say that he escaped from his encounter with Stinger Flynn. If he, Banban, is where he thinks he is, we should be close by. We just need to continue heading towards the water treatment plant. Riley says that that's what she's doing, and she'll try to get there as soon as she can. The radio static's out, and we carry on. Solving a quick puzzle using an odd clothes rack thing that says Banban quotes, we open up a door, and are face to face with Opila Bird and Tarda Bird.
Okay, so we're not gonna say what the puzzle is?
A cutscene starts, and the two move closer, until Riley, panicking, shows them Baby Bird, saying that she found their baby. Opila and Tarda stop, and Baby Bird runs over to them. Opila Bird then approaches us, before she bows her head towards Riley, and Riley gives her a little pat on the head. Riley would then say something about that being easier than she thought it would be. Baby Bird then jumps up on Tarda's back.
That's kind of like what I've been wanting to happen, one of the sequences I've been wanting to happen since Little Beak first showed up.
And we walk with Opila Bird, heading through the room they were in and into the water treatment area. Heading inside, we find ourselves in another huge room, like with the gondola system, and it's so big that we can't see the other side of it. It also is filled with dark water that you can't see the bottom of.
Ooh.
To the left side of the room we are in is a large set of double doors. Walking over, we find it locked. That's when a new cutscene starts. The room shakes, and the birds back away from the railing, scared. Riley walks over cautiously, And that's when we see a huge orange tentacle rise up and grab onto the ground, breaking part of the railing. Another one rises and does the same as 2 more grab onto the walls. That's when the huge shape of Stinger Flynn rises up, and his one large eye focuses on us. We get to see the sheer scale of Stinger Flynn. He would then talk to us, saying that he's disappointed that we didn't accept his offer to help him. However, he did plan our every step.
You never gave us a
and he
choice
is right
to.
where he wants us to be. Riley speaks up, asking where Banban is. Stinger Flynn says that he never really liked the name Banban. It always hid what Banban was always meant to be, his true potential. No, he always preferred the name Devil. Stinger Flynn then lifts up Devil Banban, who's shaking and screeching uncontrollably. Stinger Flynn drops Devil Banban on the ground in front of us, and Riley, in a scared voice, says, "Banban?" We are then scooped up by Opila Bird, who has us ride on her back. She runs over to the door, entering the pink light, causing the door to open. Devil Banban gets up and starts the chase. This chase is almost the exact same as the base game's chase, with us having to speed up or slow down depending on the light in front of the door. Devil Banban chases us and would spew out lines about us, saying that we betrayed him and so on and so forth. After getting through the last door, Opila Bird drops us off in front of a set of stairs and turns back to face Devil Banban, alongside Tarda and Baby Bird. We run up the set of stairs and we can hear bird squawks and Devil Banban laughing. Heading through the doorway at the top, we run down a hallway and reach a larger room. On the far side of this room is an elevator with a sign that says "To Surface" above it. Riley speaks, saying that she might be able to leave, as she isn't sure what she can do about Banban now. We then see the room shake and hear a familiar groaning sound. Riley then turns to look at one of the larger doors on the far wall. The shaking stops before the door breaks open and Jumbo Josh charges the screen for an end-of-game jump scare. The end. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and everything.
Leave your thoughts in the chat. That was actually kind of decent again. I honestly don't understand what the point of the story is. Riley doesn't really have a reason to be here. The parent has the goal of the kids. That's why they're there, and their ultimate end goal is to get back the kids. And they just get roped in these things, and they have to solve them before they head back. Which is a bit iffy with how they handled it in the series. But it wasn't. Stinger Flynn's motivation just seems weak. Like, he's gigantic. Why would he need the parent or Riley to help him escape? That just seems weak. I don't... With the way it is, it's a bit bland still. Wait a second, he didn't include the car dream sequence. He didn't include the car... This is better than 2, but it's worse than the first one. Stinger Flynn's dreams weren't included at all. There was, maybe outside of notes, there was no actual proper foreshadowing for Banban's hellish form. Which is, this late into it, the plot isn't that great. Is Riley looking for their kids? No, Riley is not looking for kids. No, this takes place years after the facility's been abandoned. Riley's just someone who explores abandoned buildings for fun. That's, like, just it. And so emotionally, she has no attachment to the place. She has no attachment to the mascot. She has no reason to actually be going on this adventure. Now, apparently, in his lore, there is an attachment, because, she's the niece of Dr. Adam Uthman, but that's in secondary lore and doesn't even contribute to the story, so I don't know what that's about. I just think there isn't a good hook. I have no reason to be invested. I'm watching this, and basically what I'm seeing is that, like, yeah, it's just a story. Yeah, she's just kind of there. The slow scene chase didn't make sense. I always saw Because Slow Celine is supposed to be the one that can go super fast. She's just kind of there to see it all happening. She's just kind of witnesses. Riley's just there to witness this. She has no attachment. There's no motivation for her. And there's barely a reason for her to be a talking character with a name in that sense, too. Since she doesn't really add much in that aspect. So, it really just feels generic. I'm glad that they're including, in this one, it feels like they're more including elements from the series as a whole, so it feels good, but it's just generic. And it misses a lot of the things that make the series great. And I think the dream sequence gameplay, and especially the car dream sequence being out, exemplifies that big time. So yeah, I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. Yeah. Oh, and a lot of the characters feel a bit more bare bones, too. Banban doesn't have the helping element. Nabnab's loneliness has kind of been sidelined. Slow Celine has nothing that made her interesting, but then again, she was not very interesting until Zero released, anyway. So, the characters just feel generic. Yeah, I already know. Given the fact that Slow Celine has the whole vision thing, with my plan for the rewrite, and this is like very obvious, but she's gonna be foreshadowing stuff, and she's gonna be a bit more active with where she's at. Yeah, this rewrite was kind of an improvement. I'll probably write something later. I also have 2 notifications. Yeah, here we go. This video stole from me. Yeah. Look. With the same point as mine, in the same order, with practically the same title. I'm honored. My first copycat. And I'm leaving that comment there, hitting like, and I am reporting it. How do I click? Yeah, this is basically my most recent video. yeah, I'm not sure what, legal issue. Yeah, I don't know how to... how to request a video takedown on YouTube. Copyright issue, I'm not sure how to handle that. Yeah. Don't worry, I got it. We'll get to Portal 2 soon. Removal requests. Oh, this has private stuff, so I am going to do this later. But yeah. Okay. My guy's gonna disappear for a second. When do I think the Banban remake will come out? Probably in a couple weeks. I expect at least a trailer. Portal 2. I have never played Portal 2. I know the story. I know... I know the story. Portal 3... No, Portal 3. Valve can't count to 3. You should know that. But I know the story, but I've never actually played through the game. So I'm going to be doing that on stream, and we can chat about game design, we can chat about puzzle design, we can chat about whatever. Just no backseating and no spoiling it, because I don't know how many people in this chat actually know the full story.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling.
What's the story for this?
Good.
You're gonna find out.
You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer.
So
when
basically,
you hear the buzzer,
IDK.
stare at the art.
The first game
you should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required
in the first
intellectual
entry,
sustenance,
and this is like a direct
reflect
sequel,
briefly on this classical
we
music.
play as someone on a testing track getting tested while an AI basically commentates on it.
Good.
When we get
now, please
as
return
we get
to your
closer to
bed.
the end, there's more suspicions that we might get killed. And by the end, does this take place in the future? Yes. Basically what happens is and there's a whole thing, promise there's gonna be cake, messages telling us that the cake's a lie, and it's a whole thing. And then we get to the end of the testing track, and then at the end of it, we're told the portal device can survive up to this high temperatures as we slowly approach a pit of fire. The player then escapes, and then we travel through the facility and eventually come face to face with the robot, GLaDOS, who basically apparently was morally dampened after trying to kill everyone in the science facility. Yes, cake, but the cake's a lie. And so she tries to leave. so she tries to kill us, and then there's basically a big battle, and we take her down, she blows up, and then at the end of the game, the player wakes a consciousness, like, right outside the facility before being dragged back in by another robot. And
Good
so this
morning.
game takes place afterwards.
You have been in suspension for 9999999. This courtesy call is to inform you.
Chapter
Anyone
1, the
in there?
courtesy call.
Vacate the enrichment
Hello?
cell
Oh, Wheatley, you
Any
moron.
test
Are you
not emerging
gonna open
from
the door?
suspension at this time.
At any
will
time?
be-
Oh God, you look good, looking good actually.
I always
are
look
you
good.
okay? Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for
Yes.
emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right. Don't move. I'm gonna get us out of here. Oh, you
I'm
might
moving.
want to hang on to something.
I'm
Word of
moving.
advice. Up to you.
Okay. What's this say? We are experiencing technical difficulties.
You all right down
Uh-huh.
there? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes. Hear me out on You are not calling a hear me out on this
Most
guy.
test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension.
Yeah, the game's
now,
split
you've
up
been
into
under
9 chapters.
for
I think
quite a
it's-
lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you
They're
might
all
have a
based on story
very
beats.
minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me. Just say yes.
Yes.
Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple.
Apple.
Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor
Whatever,
core
fingers-
safeguards are now
So that is
non-functional.
green-
Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Fingerprint, Banban.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm
gotta
in pretty
remember
hot
to.
water here.
Yeah, I know.
How you doing down there? You still holding on?
Yes, he's British.
The reserve
He's also
power
wrong.
ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course,
Whoa.
nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of.
Yeah, why should
Right,
you?
it's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space?
I don't know. we're trying
Just-
not to die, that's
just
what's
gotta get through here.
Oh,
I just can't concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's going to be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables?
yours?
Right, see, no, I hit that one. I hit that one.
You hit more than one.
Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, all right? If anyone asks, and no one's going to ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive, all right? Not dead. Okay, almost there.
I haven't seen anyone
On the
alive
other
in like
side of that wall
99999
is
years.
one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready.
It says 500 feet below.
Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's
How's that
one
good
mystery
news?
solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical.
You're not supposed
Hold
to do
on.
anything technical. You're a moron.
Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes. Not bullet holes, but don't worry, you'll figure it out.
He is
Seriously,
British.
do hold on this time.
He's a British personality core.
Whoa.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our
Yay.
control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse.
Yay.
The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so this is the same room the first game begins in. There's us. We're Shell.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency.
Yeah, I know.
If button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
How slim?
Please note the
Please tell me the
incandescent particle
odds.
field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it.
We're a woman named Shell. We don't remember. There's actually theories about Shell's identity. Like
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the Material Emancipation Grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Where did Wheatley go? He couldn't follow us. He's stuck on tracks. Don't worry, we'll see the moron again. Do-do-do-do-do.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised.
It
Before
is?
re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture
S++.
Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
If it's rebuilt. This might be the very last thing I ever do in life.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
Oh no. I doubt that will happen. It'll probably be aliens. Killer aliens. I'd make a more clever reference, but I don't actually know the lore
you
of
made
Half-Life.
it. There should be a
Hey.
portal device on that podium over there. I can't see it though. Maybe it fell off. Do you want to go and have a quick look?
Yeah.
It's alright, no, go on. Just... Oh!
It's alright, huh?
Hello? Can you see the portal gun?
I see water.
Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. All right? Brilliant. Go, team! See you in an hour, hopefully, if you're not dead.
Ah. Here's the portal gun. Oh, and here's imagery. That's the beginning of the evil robot from the first game. Look, he's a moron, not a clanker. This is them going crazy and killing everyone. Here's the companion crew. And then here is Shell facing off against it, while she offers cake, which is a lie. Also, companion crew again. But she's defeated him and saved the day! Woo! Yay! Bye! Gone! Do 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 do.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with 1 copy of the Laws of Robotics to share.
What happened in the first game? Testing track, evil robot, we killed it. True.
Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
Cool. Yeah, so that's a military android in a leopard skin color.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Yay! Oh no, I'm so scared that someone will turn deaf. Aww. Oh. Did. Okay. There we go. And then we place it over there. Get this. This is mostly just silent tutorial
Because
stuff.
this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation
no
on
Barry
our
from the
part.
B
Please
movie.
disregard
I don't like
any
that.
undeserved
Yeah, I don't
compliments.
like jazz. Ow! That should have been more stable. Wait, do I have to go this way? Math. Yeah, this is all silent tutorial stuff. It's like the game setting up things in a way that it's teaching the player things subconsciously without them
If the
knowing.
Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Why is this place so abandoned? The apocalypse. Oh, I think this is a testing chamber not used in the initial game. I'm trying to... Oh. Oh. I do that. Do that. There we go. And that stops it. Why do people call them leaks? They officially post them.
Well done.
I don't know.
The Enrichment Center reminds you that although
I guess it's like the
circumstances may
simplest
appear bleak,
term to call
you
it.
are not alone. All Aperture Science
guess the joke
personality
is that there's
constructs will
intention.
remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Yeah, the personality contracts, like Wheatley. Ah.
This next
These
test
remain
applies the
calm.
principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
Yeah. I think they work. So this is portal flinging. Where's Wheatley? I don't know, he's busy. Wheatley? The reason Wheatley's stuck to the tracks. Kind of. It's complicated. The game will answer why later.
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
Yay, science, testing, future. I think that's it. Yeah. Trying to think, how do I get over there? There's something up there. Do I... Right, up there. Something... Oh, we're complaining about haters again in the chat. This takes place way further than 2099. It's like 2,000 years past the plot of the original game. Oh. I missed the entryway. And then... Yeah! Whee! For real this time.
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, old, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Okay. Okie dokie. I think I'm smart. Yeah, something like that.
To ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Yay, no safety devices. You can tell because there's no handrails anywhere.
Aye, I'm up here.
Wheatley.
Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun. Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they? At the end of the day, brave.
Yeah.
Pop a portal on that wall behind me there, and I'll meet you on the other side of the room.
Hi.
Okay, listen. Let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail, or I would die. But we're out of options here, so get ready to catch me, all right? On the off chance that I'm not dead.
Yeah, I catch
the
you.
moment I pop off this thing.
Okay.
On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it? Really? That. All right. Going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay. Ready? 1. Catch me! Catch! Ow! Ow!
Sorry, I was distracted.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
Good
I
for you.
can't move though. That's the problem now. Are you still there? Could you
Yes,
pick me
you're
up,
looking
do you
right
think?
at me.
If you are there.
Yes. I'm gonna wait here because I know that you probably have a lot more funny dialogue.
Hello. Can you pick me up, please? Sorry,
No.
are you still there? Could you pick me up?
No. IDK,
If you are there,
behave.
would you mind giving me a little bit of help? Just picking me up.
There's creepy ambience playing right now. I'm more interested in that.
Look down. Where am I? Where am I? On the floor, needing your help the whole time, all the time, needing your help. still here on the floor, waiting to be picked up.
This is funny. Also, I think that's a fire hazard.
Look down. Who's that down there talking? Oh, brilliant. Thank you. Great. Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this. Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second? All right, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. That I opened while your back was turned.
Yeah, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Well, let's get out of here. Would you pick me up? Would you pick me up? Hey, pick me up.
Nah, you're like a football. You're a football.
Pick me up. Don't forget to pick me up.
You're a football.
Might want to just pick me up.
Darn it.
Oh, and off we. Look at this. No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just hold on though. Where are we going? Seriously. Hang on. Let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail actually. Oh,
Smart.
No. Yes.
Hi,
hello.
Milk
We're not
Taker.
stopping. Don't make eye contact. Whatever you do. No, thanks. We're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
I'm different.
I love how I have two very different reactions in chat. IDK's saying he has a crush on Wheatley, and then I have to pick him up. And then Candy Corn Studio is telling me to drop him. I wish I could drop him right now.
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order
Sure.
to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber. And
Ooh, yay.
she will probably kill us if she's awake. If you want to just
Don't worry,
call it
she's
quits, we could just sit here forever. That's an option. Option A, sit here, do nothing. Option B, go through there, and if she's alive, she'll
If she
almost certainly
isn't.
kill us. So, if you've got any reservations whatsoever about this plan, now would be a tremendous time to voice them. Right now.
Yeah.
In case you thought to yourself, I've missed the window of time to voice my reservations. It's still open.
I love how much dialogue there is. People stayed and listened to long sections of dialogue in the first game, so they just added more in the sequel. There are 3 types of people: the simps, the questionable, and the murder. I'm pretty sure that's a game.
Okay, I'm gonna lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go.
Drop him into the abyss.
There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac.
I know.
Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end?
Me.
You're not going to believe this. A human. I know.
Yeah, me.
I know. I wouldn't have believed it either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since.
Her.
Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where absolutely nothing happened. And then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch
Yeah, I
me.
want to drop you on the incineration thing. The button's still over here, right? Darn it, the debris is in the way.
Okay, down these stairs.
Yes, I figured.
Jump! Actually, look at it. That's quite a distance, isn't it?
Why don't you test it?
Okay, you know what? Go ahead and jump. You've got braces on your legs, so you're all set. Although no braces on your arms, though. So
Yes.
you're going to have to rely on the old human strength to keep a grip on the device and, by extension, me. So do really make sure you keep a grip on me. Also, a note: no braces on your spine either. So don't land on
Yeah.
that. Or your head. No braces there. That could split like a melon
This
from
thing,
this
I
height.
can't land on my head.
That
That was the very part of the test
definitely
when they
focus
tested these
on landing with your legs.
gadgets on my feet.
can I, quick question. Have you been working out? Because, I'll be honest, there's no evidence of it. You know, I'm not like just a plastic cup. We will be landing with some force.
Working out?
Bit of
I
grip.
babysit. That's my
Just
workout
using grip.
routine.
Classic grip.
Yeah.
Right, let's go. Jump. What's the worst that could happen? Oh,
We turn into pancakes?
I just thought about the worst thing that could happen there. Oh, I just thought of something even worse. Better plan, a new plan. No imagining of any potential outcomes whatsoever. Okay, just jump. Just jump into the abyss and see what happens.
Is this our last
it's still
ticket?
there. It's still in my head.
Is this our last ticket? Any more funny dialogue? No? No? Okay.
Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grit. We're all fine. That's tremendous.
Yeah, cool.
Ah! I just looked down. I do not recommend it. Ah! I've just done it again.
You're very good at that, aren't you?
This is the main breaker room. Look for a switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything
None of
else.
these
Don't
have
touch anything
labels.
else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, all right? But don't touch anything else or look at,
Fling
or look at
him
other
to
things. But
infinity
don't.
and beyond.
You understand?
Can
Can you see it anywhere?
I can try
I
sending
can't
him to
see it
space later.
Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on.
I don't trust you. But you basically annihilated the room I was staying in when you're trying to navigate it to safety. I don't trust you. But I'm doing it anyway because
Let there be light. That's, God. Is quoting God.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Turning. Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. No.
It's gonna do that now.
Escape pod, escape pod. It's
Cool
speeding
arms.
up. Okay. No, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down.
Yeah, the
makes it
revive was
go
okay.
faster.
It was somewhere
Uh-oh.
between the quality of 1 and 2.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this.
I'm gonna have to kill her again, you know that,
there's
right?
a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. Not a problem.
You hacking something? You're gonna blow up the facility if you try.
C.
You're really bad at this.
Wait, did I do B? Did you have a pen?
No,
Start
you
writing
didn't.
these down.
Power up complete.
I don't have a pen, I don't have paper.
Okay, listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. You've done nothing wrong. Hello.
I killed her.
Oh, it's you.
Hi,
know
GLaDOS.
her?
It's been a long time. How have you been?
I've been asleep.
I've been really busy being dead. You know,
Really?
after you murdered me.
You did
Well,
what?
you tried to murder me, so.
Oh, no,
Ow,
no,
ow,
no,
that-
no, no.
You're grabbing onto my head,
Oh,
that hurts.
no. Ah.
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us.
Oh,
For
good.
science. You monster.
For science, you monster.
I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test.
I love
I love
puzzles.
it too. There's just one small thing we need to
Ooh,
take
the
care of
incineration
first.
vat. Whee! IDK, you know nothing about this game. You're in for a wild ride. You're in for a very wild ride, IDK. Hear me out, GLaDOS. Her voice
Here we
actor's
are.
like a
The
90-year-old
incinerator room.
woman.
Be careful
Fun
not
fact.
to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here.
Ooh,
The dual
fun.
portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times.
Can I just... Yay! First death of the playthrough! Don't let white lead. That's like steering me out on Mr. Kebab
Here we
Man.
are. The
I think it's
incinerator
different.
room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here.
There's a very big difference between
The
GLaDOS and
dual
Mr.
portal
Kebab
device
Man,
should
and
be
you'll
around
find out
here
as we play the
somewhere.
game.
Once you find
Because
it,
I know
we
the
can
story.
start testing, just like old times.
There is a very big difference between the two. Goodbye! Bye!
There it is. Hold
The
on.
dual. Thank you.
There. Good. You have a dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead. Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet.
Oh, this is where the
This
final
will be our
thing is.
only chance to talk.
Oh, this is the area of the final test chamber in the first game. This is the fire pit she tried to burn us in the first game. Who's Wheatley's voice actor? I don't know. I just know that he's
Here,
very funny and
let
very
me
British.
get that for you. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered
What?
I have a sort of black box quick save feature.
Oh, that's
In the
great.
event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well,
Yeah, GLaDOS
forced
is a
really,
psycho
to relive you
robot.
killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years
And we
to
survived.
do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me.
Fire pit. Don't worry, we escaped with the portal gun, and then we went on to escape through the facility, and we killed her. And now she's alive. And now I just did that. Which way am I supposed to go? Oh, right there. So, you know, it's all fine.
I'll just move that out of the way for you. This place really is a wreck.
Yeah, you did a very
But
bad
the
keeping it up
important
while you're
thing
dead.
is you're back. With me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing. For the rest of your life. After that, who knows?
Like,
I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
fun. Chapter 2, The Cold Boot.
Sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go since you killed me. By the way, thanks for that.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh good, that's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first simple test, which involves deadly lasers and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly lasers.
So this is our next... I think that's the... There it is. So this is our next testing element, a laser emitter. Yeah. Oh, wait, I forget.
Not bad. I forgot how good you are at this. You should pace yourself, though. We have a lot of tests to do.
Yay, we survived the thermal discouragement beam. So here's the fun part. We actually
This
aren't really
next
testing much
test
of anything.
involves
She's just...
discouragement redirection cubes. I just finished building them before you had your, well, episode. So
Well,
now
fun.
we'll both get to see how they work. There
I know,
should be
testing
one
them in
in the
mine.
corner.
So here's our thermal discouragement beam. I don't know, the portal gun works pretty well. Aw, no funny lines. Do. Boom. Wait, I can do this the fancy way. I can do this the fancy way. Give me a minute, I can do this the fancy way.
Well done. Here come the test results. You are a horrible person.
Oh, thank you.
That's what it says. A horrible person. We weren't even testing for that.
Ah. Tests are funny like that. You expect to get one result, and then you get something completely from the other side of the universe.
Don't let that horrible person thing discourage you. It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any better, science has now validated your birth mother's decision to abandon you on a doorstep.
You abandoned me? That's actually fair. Okay. GLaDOS is mean. I mean, she just likes to give attitude. Okay. I think I see what to do. Yeah. Oh, wait till we get, wait till we get to the old aperture section of the game. That's when we get one of the game's most, a character even more iconic.
Congratulations. Not on the test. Most people emerge from suspension terribly undernourished. I want to congratulate you on beating the odds and somehow managing to pack on a few pounds.
Good. No, I didn't really get much to eat. I was offered cake, but, turns out it was a lie.
One moment.
Okay, please fix this.
You're navigating these test chambers faster than I can build them, so feel free to slow down and do whatever it is you do when you're not destroying this facility.
Be funny and engage with chat. So I have, the cake tastes good. We didn't get to eat it. It was a lie. We never got the cake. All we got was a fire pit of death. Well, that's conveniently lucky. Germanium-based bodies don't need to eat or drink burp show. They have no necessity to eat. There we go. So that should get it over here. Ah, look at that acid water. That's nutritious. Parkour!
I'll give you credit. I guess you are listening to me. But for the record, you don't have to go that slowly.
No, it was mentioned in a case update report. I just realized I need to queue. It's mentioned in a case update report in 2. Drive anybody's body's candy and drink, but they have no necessity to. My goofy self would probably swim in it. No, it's leaving me behind. Do 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 do. I'm doing something, give me a second. Toaster's so big and round it makes chaos. Queso look petite. Ah! I remember, I think the first time I ever saw Queso was on the Banban
Waddle
Wiki
over to
when
the
someone
elevator
posted a
and we'll
picture of him
continue
and
the
said he should
testing.
voice Flumbo. It depends on the question. Ooh, I want one. No! I wanted my own. No, I wanted my own murder android.
This next test involves the Aperture
Ah, they are
Science
complete.
Aerial Faithplate. It was part of an initiative to investigate how well test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted into space. Results were highly informative. They could not. Good
Oh,
luck.
fun. Whee! Oh. Ah! You can always give video suggestions. And whether I take them depends on whether or not I think it's a good
Here's
idea.
an interesting fact. You're
Or if I
not
find it
breathing
fun.
real air. It's too expensive to pump this far down. We just take carbon dioxide out of a room, freshen it up a little, and pump it back in. So
I don't think
you'll
that's
be
legal.
breathing the same room full of air for the rest of your life. I thought that was interesting.
I get you guys don't really have proper room design because it's all made of panels that can change and shift in whatever ways, but I don't think that's legal.
Let's see what the next test is. Oh, advanced aerial faithplates. Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to go to the wing that was made entirely of glass and pick up 15 acres of broken glass. By myself.
You have all the power of the facility to do that. I don't think I'd do a fan game ranking. They're all very similar, and I'm not sure if I find it fun. Ah! So you're telling me they cannot afford vents? Yeah. It's also important to know that the entire place is made to be interchangeable and changed in any way it wants. Also, this place ran out of money.
Oh, sorry. I'm still cleaning out the test chambers. so sometimes there's still trash in them, standing around, smelling and being useless.
I didn't have it.
Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you.
Oh, there it is.
You don't have to test with the garbage. It's garbage. Press the
Yeah, but I
button
want it.
again.
I want it. This seems like a cool disc. I'm gonna play it later. Yeah, Is that a ball? Yes, it is a ball.
Remember before when I was talking about smelly garbage standing around being useless? That was a metaphor. I was actually talking about you. And I'm sorry. You didn't react at the time, so I was worried it sailed right over your head, which would have made this
Nah, I just
apology
didn't think
seem
it was that
insane.
funny.
That's why I had to call you garbage a second time just now.
Yeah.
Did you know that people with guilty consciences are more easily startled by loud noises? I'm
You
sorry.
should get that checked
I
out.
don't know why that went off. Anyway, just an interesting science fact.
Cool. Here's an interesting science fact. Lobsters pee out of their mouths. Companion cube!
Oh, did I accidentally fizzle that before you could complete the test? I'm sorry. Go ahead and grab another one.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I fizzled that one too.
You're evil.
Oh well. We have warehouses full of the things. Absolutely worthless. I'm happy to get rid of them.
Wheatley! Also, that blocks the laser, and so that takes this down. Oh. That's slightly phasing to reality. That's a problem. Let's do that. Let's not worry too much about that. Okay, let's look. Could I just... No, I can't do that ledge. Okay. Trying to think. Do I just do it like this?
Every test
Yeah.
chamber is equipped with an emancipation grill at its exit, so that test subjects cannot smuggle test objects out of the test area. This one is broken. Don't take anything with you.
I don't know. Oh, give me a minute, guys. Okay, I'm back. I'm trying to think, how do I get this? I know there's a sequence here. If you bring the companion cube up. Yeah, so where... Oh, wait. There we go. Yay! Yippee! Oh
I think that
no,
one
it's
was about to
dead.
say, I love you. They are sentient, of course. We just have a lot of them.
Yeah, I did it! I did the secret thing. My chat view is like 20 seconds behind, 30 seconds behind, so I have no idea how you guys have reacted to that yet.
This next test involves emancipation grills. Remember, I told you about them in the last test area that did not have one.
Yeah, so we can't fire through them.
Oh no, the turbines again. I have to go.
Oh.
Wait, this next test does require some explanation. Let me give you the fast version.
Okay.
There. If you have any questions, just remember what I said in slow motion. Test on your own recognizance. I'll be right back.
And don't worry, the directions are like a quote about tipping hats quickly or something. Do. So I think if we go through here. There we go. Cartoon Cat's King a movie? Of course it is. The Backrooms was a box office hit. What do you expect? What do you expect Hollywood to do? Ignore the obvious big amount of money bags that they have available? Chapter 3, The Return. And that is where I'm going to be ending stream. I'm ending stream at Chapter 3. Thank you guys so much for coming along, joining, enjoying the V-Write, having a good time during Portal 2. I will be continuing the game in future streams. IDK, you're gonna have a very fun ride, especially regarding Wheatley. I'm super excited. So, keep on, have a good day, and keep on banning, and portaling. Remember, keep up good science. Johnson out.